Hello everyone. I figured I'd go ahead and make a video on tearing this unit down. It's gonna take me a little bit because I ain't done one in a while. I know that dude's heavy. She is heavy. It's the one off from my house. It hasn't worked for years. So I figured we'd go ahead and take it apart, being I got it off. Got everything else covered up. This one here has never been hooked up at my residence. When I bought the trailer, it was already taken apart. I can't see the camera, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here without me being in the darn way. The sun's shining really nice today, so let's see. I think I'm gonna leave them two wires and that capacitor. Somebody told me that you can hook these up as 110 as long as you got that capacitor on there. So we're gonna try it later. I don't know if it's gonna work. So just pull all these wires off. The ends will be brass. If it'll let me. So, like I said, I can't see the screen, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. The sun is shining bright, so I don't know if I'm in the way. Sure to God you can see it. If not, I'm sorry. And it'll be done. Yeah. It'll be done. I just want to get it out of my way. I ain't trying to cut the wires yet, but so I have a bucket around the front where I can put all the brass little bits and stuff in there. So I'll trim them off in a little bit. And collect the wire. At least the strippable wires. Some of this stuff's already been cut. But like I said, it's been sitting here long before I bought the place. So, hey, we're gonna get it out of the way. I'll just pull all these wires off. Set them aside. My goodness. Okay, we'll cut them. I don't think this thing's got any Freon in it. But we'll check. Should be. Yeah. Shit. Well, I won't be tearing it down all the way. Damn it. It's okay. We'll make a part 2 video. We'll just collect up some of the brass bits and other stuff and get it out of the way. I gotta have my buddy come over here and drain the darn thing. But at least I can get the shell off. it on the other side. I probably can get this impact there in there. Goodness. Yourself. Alright, there's the van. We'll get some of the cage off and get everything showing. This is actually a heat and air unit. It's the old style. I got a bunch of heat strips right here. We'll pull them screws here out. Always gotta be one. Okay. Always gotta be one screw. Wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right if one screw didn't act up. Yeah. Alright. There's some contactors right there. Synchronizers or switches or whatever. I got some brass in them. I'm not sure about silver, but you never know. Never know. Straight. Got a little transformer. Yeah, we'll get a wire added to it. So we'll set that up there with the wire. Which I'll have to move here in a minute. I'll get some of this stuff off of here. Another big change. Nice copper there. I'm gonna do that yet. Oh man. Finally a straight bit. And I guess that I'm gonna have to go around in front and get one because somehow nothing seems to be in the right spot. This little box that I got, and I stored out everything in it. Where's the number 1 and number 2 wire right here? Number 2 at the top, number 1, number 2 at the bottom. Go pick core wire. Still remember to not to drop my screws in my yard because I had to tear this thing down in place. There ain't no way Heck, I can pick it up and take it around there, around the front and do it. Anyway, there's some number 1 wire. The rest of it, if I don't decide to run it through the stripper, it'll be number 2 insulated. Which I may go ahead and run this, I guess what they call 40-45% wire, which my yards don't look at that. It's all freaking number 1 or number 2 insulated. I don't know where that screw went. There's a nice bundle of wire. I'll stick it over here. Come back and pick all this stuff up. Get it sorted out. Thermostat wire. Piece of thread. See what's holding the top on still. One. Ah! Another bit chain. Whew. Probably be a couple days before I can get this darn thing drained. So, if I can get it drained. Everything. Pump down machine ain't nothing. I could probably go get one from another source. Be no biggie. Basically just take all the screws out. I thought I had out. Another thread. Basically, we're just waiting on getting it drained. More relays. More relays. Silver contacts in there. Hey. Let's see here. Alright, let's change these bits out to Phillip. So I can get that relay box off. Whew. Well, hell, just take the whole thing off. Well, other than this, that's the quick connect for the disconnect for the power. It's got a little bit of number 1 copper in it, so I'll keep it off to the side. Well, I guess I'll just bring you back whenever I get the darn thing drained out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Probably a day or two. Alright, we're back at it. Day 2. Sheesh. I think I was ever gonna get this thing drained. Took a day or two. It's okay. That took place on Sunday. Saturday evening. So today's Monday. So we should get this thing done. Alright, let me move the camera over here. Get it done. There's the working end. It's rained and rained and rained and rained in this area for the last, good Lord, seems like friggin' month. Can't hardly get nothing done because of the rain. So maybe when this dang ground dries up, I'll be able to get out there to the other property and do some more. I didn't think he left anything in here. Whew. He told me it's probably gonna be a little more air in it, but that's okay. As long as there ain't no gas coming out of it, we're good. Alright. I can't feel my friggin' fingers again. As long as there ain't no gas coming out of it, we're good. And guys, it don't take a hot minute to do these. I just had a little bit of a malfunction because I didn't know the thing still had gas in it. See the oil leaking out of it now? That's coming out of the core. See, it won't, but there's no pressure behind it, so that's just the oil coming out, what's left in the line. Goodness. He said he couldn't get a good pump down on it because of something. I guess it was so old, but that's okay. This trailer's been here since 1987. So ain't when I bought it. There was 3 or 4 other people who had it before I did. The older gentleman and his wife had it before me. Good stuff. Cover. It's okay. Coming out of that core. I don't really like that, but it's what it is. It's what it is. I always tear them down like this because they're still attached. It makes things a world easier. a lot easier. Other than this new Sawzall, that sucker catches everything, which is good because it don't go on the ground. You still got a little bit of pressure in it, but that's okay. Damn. It's leaking. The oil ain't gonna hurt nothing. At least it ain't squirting. Squirting! Yeah. Number one beauty. I gotta get down in here. Damn screws everywhere still. Oh. Smoke up a more money. Thing acts like it's been sitting in the mud. I know it hadn't. Pulling screws, more screws. I think that this was the original unit that came with the trailer. So, probably give me, it wouldn't surprise me if it don't give me a little bit of trouble. No biggie. Case as usual. Alright. More shred. Shred for the pile. That's right. I've seen a lot of people do these, and they'll cut behind that metal piece, but you don't got to do that. It makes it harder. If you get right at the edge of that, slow, you'll be able to work them copper pieces off. I think it's got oil all over the place. Don't run your saw wide open. It'll get everywhere. You're picking copper up all over the place. I don't know why this oil didn't come out when they pumped it down. I guess it's the machine that has that. Yeah. As you can see, there ain't no lines hooked up no more. Ain't no lines hooked to it no more. But anyway, let's clean it up over the top of the machine here. Get some of that oil to drain out on top of that metal. Pick my little goodies up. But I always just take my time with these things. It takes a little while sometimes, but that's okay, because that's all I got is time. All I got is time. Freedom. Freedom. Alright, let's put this piece of metal here. We'll take these channel locks. I ain't got a hammer out here with me. That's okay. There's other ways you can cap. Bing, bing, bing. More shred. I don't know about your guys' yards, but for the most part, these loops, for the most part, most yards will give you number one if they hadn't got the soldered ends on them. I cut the soldered ends off and they give me number one for all of them. See, doing it this way, you're saving your ends. Don't sell that shit for refinery ends or whatever you call it. It's just as simple to take and cut the thing on the outside. I see a lot of people do it and sell the ends. It's not that hard to get this metal off if you got a hammer. That shit'll come right off there, no problem. And you ain't got to worry about the ends. And then you get all your free copper right here. All your noodles right there. And I just fold them down. This one, usually do it with your foot. Fold them down, step on them. There's your core. And the other one, pretty much the same way, but you got to work on it. Get them damn screws out right here that I missed. I don't get a whole lot of air conditioning units anymore. Screws in my pocket. And your other edge is flat. If it's metal, it's folded up on this side. Just take your channel locks and bend it over. And then get right on the edge. That's why I don't want shit flying everywhere all in the yard. Give me a flat tire on my mower. Beat them dang things off there. Use your hammer. Beat them damn ends off of it. You know, instead of getting 40, 50 cents a pound for your ends, you know, take the time. Cut on the outside. I don't have a hammer, so I mean it's a little more difficult. Bam, knocked it right off. And there's 2 clean cores. Two clean cores. Which is only going for that's $1.60 a pound, I think, here right now. That's okay. It all adds up. I think it's the only 2 I got right now, but I'll hold them. Some people can't hold them, but I've made some decent money in the last 2 months, so I'm good. So I'm able to hoard it along with all the rest of my copper and everything else. I've been busy with a lot of other stuff. You know, I'm not gonna cut that dang on compressor open because to me it's just, I don't know exactly where to cut. I always get into the motors, so I don't mess with them anymore. They're well worth their time. Do it and do it right. But I just think here lately I just ain't had the time. I may go ahead and stick it back here in the back. You know, hold on to it for a while. But not today. I'm not gonna cut it open today. I think there's, I don't know, 2 or 3 more screws that holds that piece there on there. It's not bad. There's one right there. I mean, you can get these things down to friggin' just bare bones. And put them in the truck. I can't lift them anymore. So I'm gonna glue it down. rusty. It's hard to get them out. Got that dang sticky glue underneath it too. So it makes it a little bit more of a challenge. I don't have the socket with me. Pressure off right now. You guys, y'all know the deal. Y'all know how to do this shit. It's not hard. The biggest thing is the mess. Your mess, your shred pile. Just a little bit bigger of a mess. There's 4 bolts, hold your compressor down. I mean, for the most part, you can probably get them out with channel locks. This here's been sitting for I don't know how many years. Of course, if you can feel your fingers, it's a lot easier. Well, I guess I'm not going to bore you guys with the rest of the teardown. It ain't much left. Pull a few bolts out of this compressor, and that's the end of the story. I may hold on to this compressor and cut it open later, but like I've said a million times, you know, they're worth it if you got the time to do it. If you can actually cut it open first time, it's good. But taking your time and doing it, you know, it's worth it, guys. I don't like, personally, taking them off whole myself, because this is a pretty big one. It's got a nice bit of copper in it. But just, you know, every compressor is different. Every one of them are different. Some of them you can cut them 4 or 5 times and still not get that motor out of there. And that's the case, you know, because if you don't do them every day, it's hard to tell. You know, it's hard to tell which way that motor is. Some of them's got a great big piston in it. You got to take them, take bolts out of the inside, take the piston loose, the housing. I've seen them to where they have a hex screw in them of some sort that I had never seen before. You know, I'd never seen the bit, and I never found the bit, so I had to just chunk it in and scrap. Anyway, that compressor is a nice one. It's heavy. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna conclude this video, and we're gonna get this mess cleaned up, and we'll see you guys next time. If you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, I'll get back to you. If not, then watch again. We'll see you next time. Love you guys, and God bless.